The 2026 USS Zumwalt DDG-1000 continues to stand as one of the most futuristic and controversial warships ever built for the United States Navy. At first glance, this destroyer looks less like a traditional naval vessel and more like something straight out of a science fiction movie. Its sharp angular lines, stealthy profile, and wave-piercing hull instantly separate it from every other warship currently sailing the oceans. But behind that futuristic appearance lies a massive amount of advanced technology designed to change the way modern naval warfare is conducted. In 2026, the Zumwalt class remains a symbol of innovation, power, and experimentation, representing what happens when engineers push the limits of naval design. While many destroyers focus on balancing traditional combat roles, the Zumwalt was created to dominate through stealth, automation, precision strike capabilities, and advanced networking systems. Whether you admire its groundbreaking design or criticize its enormous development costs, there is no denying that the USS Zumwalt is one of the most unique naval vessels ever constructed. One of the first things people notice about the USS Zumwalt is its radical stealth design. Traditional destroyers usually have large radar signatures because of exposed antennas, vertical structures, and conventional hull shapes. The Zumwalt takes a completely different approach. Its tumble-home hull design slopes inward rather than outward, helping radar waves scatter away instead of reflecting back to enemy systems. This dramatically reduces the ship's radar cross-section, making it appear on radar more like a small fishing boat than a heavily armed destroyer. That stealth capability gives the Zumwalt a massive tactical advantage in contested waters where enemy surveillance systems are constantly searching for large naval targets. In simple terms, the ship is built to stay hidden while still carrying the firepower of a major combat vessel. The dimensions of the ship are equally impressive. Stretching roughly 610 feet long and displacing over 15,000 tons, the USS Zumwalt is significantly larger than many traditional destroyers. Despite its enormous size, the ship's sleek geometry helps it cut through the ocean with surprising efficiency. The wave-piercing hull reduces drag and improves stability during rough sea conditions. That means the crew can maintain operational effectiveness even when weather conditions become dangerous for smaller ships. The design also helps reduce wake signatures, making the vessel harder to detect visually and electronically. Powering this advanced warship is one of the most sophisticated propulsion systems ever installed on a naval vessel. The USS Zumwalt uses an integrated power system, often referred to as IPS. Instead of traditional mechanical drives, the ship generates electricity that powers both propulsion and onboard combat systems. This setup allows energy to be distributed wherever it is needed most. The destroyer uses powerful gas turbine engines capable of producing enormous electrical output, enabling speeds exceeding 30 knots while also supporting future technologies such as directed energy weapons and advanced railgun concepts. In many ways, the Zumwalt was designed not only for current warfare but also for future combat systems that may not yet be fully operational. Another fascinating aspect of the Zumwalt is its automation. Most destroyers of similar size require crews of around 300 sailors or more. The USS Zumwalt dramatically reduces that number through advanced automation systems controlling navigation, damage control, engineering operations, and weapons management. The crew size is typically around 140 to 150 personnel, which is remarkably low for a ship this large. Automated sensors and computerized monitoring systems constantly analyze ship performance, reducing the need for manual operation. This smaller crew not only lowers operational costs over time but also improves efficiency inside the vessel. Sailors aboard the Zumwalt work in a highly digital environment where touchscreen controls and advanced software replace many traditional analog systems. Inside the ship, the environment feels closer to a high-tech command center than a conventional naval vessel. The USS Zumwalt features modernized living spaces, improved ergonomics, quieter compartments, and advanced communication networks. Noise reduction was also a major priority during development. The ship operates more quietly than many previous destroyers, making it harder for enemy submarines to detect using sonar systems. Every part of the ship was engineered with stealth and survivability in mind. When it comes to firepower, the USS Zumwalt is equipped with an impressive range of advanced weapons systems. One of its most distinctive features is the Advanced Gun System, or AGS. Originally designed to fire long-range precision-guided projectiles capable of striking targets more than 60 nautical miles away, the AGS represented a major leap in naval artillery technology. Although ammunition costs created challenges for the program, the guns themselves remain one of the ship's defining visual characteristics. Positioned at the front of the vessel, the twin-gun system gives the Zumwalt an aggressive and futuristic appearance unlike any other destroyer in service. The ship also carries a powerful vertical launch system capable of deploying a wide variety of missiles. These include Tomahawk cruise missiles for long-range land attacks, standard missiles for air defense, and anti-submarine rockets for underwater warfare. The missile cells are distributed around the outer edges of the ship rather than concentrated in a central block. This unique arrangement improves survivability because damage to one section is less likely to destroy the entire missile inventory. The flexibility of the launch system allows the Zumwalt to adapt to multiple combat roles depending on mission requirements. Air defense capabilities remain critical for any modern destroyer, and the USS Zumwalt integrates advanced radar and sensor technologies to detect threats at long distances. The ship's sophisticated combat systems can track aircraft, missiles, and surface threats simultaneously while coordinating defensive responses in real time. Modern naval combat often depends on reaction speed, and the Zumwalt's advanced computing systems are designed to process huge amounts of battlefield data almost instantly. This gives commanders a clearer understanding of surrounding threats and allows quicker decision-making during combat operations. The Zumwalt also plays a major role in anti-submarine warfare. Equipped with advanced sonar systems, helicopters, and unmanned systems support, the destroyer can track enemy submarines operating beneath the ocean surface. Modern submarines are among the most dangerous threats to naval fleets, and detecting them requires extremely sensitive acoustic technologies. The quiet operational profile of the Zumwalt helps improve its effectiveness in submarine hunting missions. Combined with onboard helicopters carrying torpedoes and sonar equipment, the ship becomes a serious underwater warfare platform. Another unique selling point of the USS Zumwalt is its potential for future weapon upgrades. Because the integrated power system generates such massive electrical output, naval engineers see the ship as an ideal platform for emerging technologies. Directed energy weapons like laser defense systems could eventually be installed to intercept missiles. Drones, or small attack boats at extremely low operating costs compared to traditional missile interceptors. Electromagnetic railguns were also once considered for the Zumwalt class because of the ship's electrical capacity. Even though some of those systems remain under development, the destroyer was clearly built with future adaptability in mind. The aviation facilities aboard the USS Zumwalt are another important feature. The ship includes a large flight deck and hangar capable of supporting multiple helicopters and unmanned aerial vehicles. These aircraft extend the destroyer's surveillance range, anti-submarine capabilities, and reconnaissance operations. Drones in particular are becoming increasingly